Hey everyone, I'm Willie Joe, and we will be using the rental property dashboard to analyze the profit of 1412 Western Drive in Indianapolis, Indiana, 46241. We'll see in this video that the property does cash flow at $381 a month and has a cap rate of 8.3%, but how did we get there? First, my initial reactions, this home runs completely opposite from the home we analyzed in episode 1. This is a very low priced home at $55,000 and also much smaller. With these low priced and smaller homes, we'll likely see a cash flow, but we need to understand the class of the neighborhood and acknowledge that we may not see appreciation here. We're going to open up the rental property dashboard app and click add prop at the bottom. We'll enter 1412 Western Drive, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46241 on the first screen. On the second screen, we'll enter the purchase price and total cash invested. The wholesaler is asking for $55,000, so we'll assume we buy it for that amount. For this analysis, we're going to assume we purchase with cash with a $55,000 purchase price, $3,000 in closing costs, and $10,000 for some light rehab. We will make our total cash invested at $68,000. This home is a single family home with 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom and 1,050 square feet. This rental also does have a tenant in place, and for this analysis, we'll assume we keep this tenant. The current tenant is paying $725 a month, but the market rent is closer to $800. For this analysis, we'll be conservative and enter $725 for the month. We will assume we get paid on the first of the month, and we're able to get a renter in place for a 12-month lease starting in January. On the last screen, we'll enter our expenses. From my own experience, yearly insurance for a home this size is $600. Based on county records, property taxes are $480 a year, and we'll enter a 10% repair and vacancy allowance and a 15% property management allowance. As I mentioned earlier, we'll assume we purchase with cash, so we will say we do not have a mortgage. Lastly, we'll click Add Property. The property has been added to our portfolio, and we can click it to see more details. You see here the cash flow of $381 a month. The gross rent multiplier is 6.3. Cash on cash return is 6.7%, and the cap rate is 8.3%. Given the lower price and smaller home, this property does in fact cash flow. Our next step would be to see if these cap rates are competitive with the Indianapolis market, and if we believe we can make a better return elsewhere. Also, we'll need to do more research on the class of the neighborhood. Lastly, we need to acknowledge that we calculate this home's profit using an all-cash purchase. So you'll need to have liquidity available if this is your strategy. Let me know in the comments below if this is a property that you would purchase. That's going to be it for today's episode of Profit Analysis. Stay tuned for the next one.